We've had a great time on Vol Club Confidential throughout the years. Let's take a look back at some of our best football episodes.
I'm Tennessee basketball player JP Estrella. Let me give you a tour here of the offices at Knoxville Smiles. Dr. Costa is placing implants with a robot, and it's all done digitally. There's no guessing with this since it's all robotic. Dr. Wilco is the newest addition to the office. He loves to research the latest and greatest in technology, so the other doctors go to him for the newest product information and techniques. Dr. Malone is building teeth in the mouth. To him, cosmetic bonding is more like artwork. He does this without cutting your teeth down. It's all about building them up. Guys, we still have a problem. Do y'all have a bigger chair?
If you knew today was your last day alive and you were having your last meal, what would it be?
My girlfriend's homemade Alfredo.
So he's trying to make up for the
No, I'm really not.
hanging up on her.
No, I'm really not. Every Friday night when we're at the hotel, she brings me a bowl of homemade Alfredo. It's like I don't know.
What does the team eat on Friday nights?
So we usually eat at the hotel, but
Steaks? Chicken?
Yeah, lasagna, stuff like that. Like,
And you skip all that for the homemade?
I don't skip it.
You eat both?
Yeah, I usually eat both. But like, probably more of the pasta from her though. It's really, really good.
When we first got here, Coach G, we got a sled called Big Mama. Like
Big Mama?
Big Mama. Shout out Big Mama.
Shout out Big Mama.
Is it just a heavier sled than normal?
It's probably the weight for 3 people on a 1-man sled. And like you just push it after practice until like he get tired.
One of my memories of Coach G, since he brought up Big Mama, this was before they had the construction on the other side of the field.
Yeah.
And man, we run gases like this when he introduced them though. Man, bro had us running gases on the side for about it was at the practice too. I
Is that a fall camp practice?
I think so, if I'm not mistaken. Bro, I couldn't tell you how many gases we ran, but man, we made it through that. Like you said, builds character. Man, look, a lot of people was like, man, who is this Coach G? Like, who is this guy? But man, Coach G comes with a lot of wisdom for sure. Mm-hmm. Teaches us a lot of stuff, on and off the field. Wise guy overall for sure. Like O said, man, he coaches us hard. I feel like we need that though. Like we kind of appreciate it because like if we was to get all lackadaisical or whatnot, it'll all just go to sugar to, you know what I'm saying? So.
Oh yeah, Trey's different. He'll eat 50 the night before, and then for the he doesn't like breakfast food, so he'll eat 50 the night before, and he'll get 50 to go. Literally. And then he'll wake up in the morning and put them in the air fryer and eat 50 wings for breakfast. Literally. It's
talk about me.
Unreal. Unreal. He's a machine. It's like a garbage disposal.
Yeah.
There's more stories. I mean, worse. Despicable.
And he's not even like sloppy. Like, I mean, you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's the crazy thing.
No, he's built. He's built very well. Especially recently. Have you seen him? Like he's down to about probably like 325. I don't know.
Solid.
I don't know exactly, but dude is ripped up. Like no fat on him.
One thing that like threw me off that I didn't notice at first is if you watch any game, whenever Bru catch a ball, they all yell, Bru. I want them to do that for me. But say like something else like Mac or something like that.
Mac?
Yeah, something like that. They need to do my own thing. So whatever it is, I need them to do that.
Fans, you've been challenged. We just got to come up with something better than Mac, though.
What's wrong with Mac?
What is that?
That's my name.
Big M-A-C-C? Where does that come from?
High school.
What does it stand for, though?
It stands for murder any corner or competition.
I mean, I think it's just natural. We got to get you an NIL deal with McDonald's.
Exactly.
I mean,
I need the Big Mac deal. I was waiting for somebody to say that. I need it.
I mean, like Big Mac. I'm still not sure that that's real conducive to chanting at Neyland Stadium. Like Bru just kind of rolls it because it sounds like a booing.
Exactly. But now back to that, we need the Big Mac deal. We need that. I don't know how long it's going to take, but we need it. Definitely.
Is that your go-to hamburger?
At McDonald's, definitely. I stopped eating it because I was trying to, like, get my body together. But If I went to McDonald's, I'm getting a Big Mac.
I mean, I can go throughout the whole game and not say nothing. Like, if nobody don't say nothing to me, like, I ain't gonna say nothing. But if someone say something to me, then yeah, like, I ain't gonna, I'm gonna say something. Like, it's on then. Like,
if they engage, you engage.
Yeah, like, but I ain't gonna just go out there and try to bother nobody. Like, I'm just go out there, I'm gonna do my job. Like, I'm gonna do what I need to do for sure. But I know it ain't no friends out there or whatever. But like, I ain't finna just be going out there talking for nothing. I'm focused. I'm doing my job. Like, that's what I came out to do. Like, I came out to do my job. I came out to make a play. But I'm not finna come out there and just be like talking crazy to nobody. If somebody talk crazy to me, like, I'm gonna say something back. Don't mic me up. But yeah.
Yeah, just knowing the fact that, we can just keep it real. Honestly, you can have any conversation from where it comes from, basketball, football, just us, like, we really connected on that too. Just us being able to talk about sports and, like, other than football, like, get away from that, life, and then just hoops in general. He used to play basketball. He's tough, so we was able to go and play pickup, in the off season a couple times, and just us running together, it's a dynamic duo.
Yeah. He's like the only dude I can listen to Drake around without someone trying to roast me or something. Like, everybody's always hating on
They
Drake.
hating on Drake, man.
Me and AC, like, he's always gonna be in the playlist. We're always gonna play him. Like, everybody else, they just hate on Drake.
That's one thing we connect on too.
What's Kelsey Pope like to play for?
I would just say, like, he's one of those coaches that you're willing to, like, put everything on the line for. Like, when he comes into the facility, like, he's gonna give you his all. So, like, it makes you want to reciprocate that same energy.
He just had the baby not too long ago.
Mm-hmm.
Have y'all signed up for babysitting duties?
I'm smooth off that. I mean, maybe when.
Did we think he would trust any of you boys to actually babysit the baby?
Nah. Well, yeah, nah, definitely not.
I would go with Bru.
Yeah, probably. That's a good option. Like, yeah.
I feel like, I don't know, like, you feel like Squirrel could.
Nah, I'm definitely not letting Ramel watch my kid either.
Squirrel if he wears the red slippers.
His red slippers, yeah.
He goes along through the complex every day, and I'm just like,
he needs to prepare. Sure.
You talk about the fans taking over to LSU. I thought, and I asked you about this at the end of the. I think I did. Didn't you talk after the Oklahoma game?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because I asked you about like hearing Bru at Oklahoma. Because I was in the press box there is enclosed, so it's not open air, and you could still hear the amount of Tennessee fans that were at Oklahoma when you made those catches. I was just like, dang, like you got to be pretty loud for an opposing crowd to hear that type of thing. Can you hear it? Do you hear that, or are you so zoned in you don't?
I hear it. It's probably not. I don't hear it to the extent that it's happening, but I hear it, and it's like, man. I mean, it's like drinking a black coffee at 6 a.m. in that moment. You know what I mean? You're just like, my heart rate wasn't 130. It is now after I hear that, especially at away games like that. I don't know. To me, it feels like we have there's a lot of college football fans, and then there's like UT, Knoxville college football fans. You kind of take a step up in every aspect. So, like, I don't know. It's nice to know that we go around to different schools and kind of put fans at their own place to shame a little bit, like make them feel bad or whatever. But, yeah, man, it's the coolest thing ever.
That brings a smile to his face. Now for more on Knoxville Smiles, let's take a listen to Lance Hurd.
Knoxville Smiles depend on us to make your smile better. Knoxville Smiles, are you happy with your smile today? Knoxville Smiles, we're all about smiles.
Hey Lance, what makes you smile?
Pancake blocks.
Now, one thing that most people don't know about James is James does not eat meat.
I actually started back lately.
Oh, you did?
Yes, I have. That's why it was really hard, because, like, lately I've been at school, so I really haven't. The couple times I actually been, well, other than like the past one, like the one that just passed, but other than that, I haven't been eating that much family meals together just because of my diet then. But like, since I got to school, nutritionists kind of sort of taught me into.
Yeah, because when I say meat, I'm talking about beef, chicken.
Yeah.
You were a big fish guy.
Yeah, pescatarian. Yeah, I was pescatarian for a minute, for a long time.
Yeah, he said that to me one day in the complex, and I was like, Google pescatarian, I know the man. Favorite fish?
Catfish and really salmon, though. Salmon, I can eat that all the time, salmon.
How you like it prepared?
Oh, no. That's a great question.
You just like it?
Yeah, I like it.
Can anybody on this team beat you in a race now?
I'm going to say no. Everybody else going to say yeah. They're going to be like, Squirrel's going to blow you out. But there's actually, we should do a big race. Jalen Wright is fast. Squirrel White is fast. I'm fast.
Donte.
I actually do want to see Donte run for real.
21, I mean, it was just like, I wanted something different. I was like, when they came in, Coach Hyde was like, I don't really care about jersey numbers, so anybody can wear any jersey number. So then, I was like, oh, let me try to get a single digit. I wanted 0 just because I feel like it would flow, big O, 0. I feel like that would have been pretty cool.
It would have been cool.
Yeah, so I wanted 0, but then wasn't able to get 0 just because of all the other stuff, like numbers and things like that. They go into consideration with the numbers. So then he was like, we got 21. I was like, all right, cool. I was like, I'm a Rocket. And then he was like, I think you'll look good in it, honestly. And I was like, yes, sir. So it was just, something different. But I embrace it now.
Give him a hug. Do you like when Coach Hyde will let you dress down for the vol walk versus the old days it was suit and tie?
Yeah, I honestly just like the sweatsuits. If you can wear the sweatsuits every time, that'd be fine with me. Just wake up, throw the sweatsuit on.
I hear you. I'm all about being comfortable.
Yeah.
Put a tie around my neck and it's all constricted.
Just put the sweatsuit on. When they ask us what we want to wear, when the captains come in there and ask us what we want to pick, we just say sweat. Most of the D-line say sweatsuits.
Everybody, early on in the summer when we're doing routes on air, you catch a couple and you're like, oh, smoke off the hands. Then I think he just had realized, oh my goodness, I can touch it up a little bit more and these guys will be all right. And showed a little bit of mercy on my fingers, so it's all good.
Jeremiah, you're a son of a coach. When did you kind of first fall in love with football? Because I'm sure you were around it a lot.
Yes, I was. I would say when I first fell in love with football is, I don't have a specific date, but my dad would do chapel for the NFL teams. There was a couple teams that he coached with, that coaches that are on that team now that he coached with. So, for example, Dirk Cutter, when he was with the Tampa Bay Bucks, I remember my dad did chapel for them, and he called me up on stage the night before the game. And Jameis Winston's there, Cameron Brate's there, and I'm just fanboying all these guys. I'm 6 years old, and I'm nervous as crap, standing behind my dad, and he's just giving them the gospel. And I think ever since then, I was just like, man, I would love to play in the NFL. I want to play football. And he got me into playing football as soon as we could put the pads on, we were playing.
It's just a lot of love for those guys. We came up from the same place, the same city, and we most known in the city for being one of the, all of us good athletes. And for all of us to come here and just now producing and putting the city on, it's just a great feeling because everybody back home watching, it's so many texts and messages you receive after a game, whether you win or lose, just with love and support. It just means a lot to us to know the people back home watching, the kids that's coming into high school knowing that they can have an opportunity, and we just paving the way. Even though the way was paved way before us with other great athletes older than us and things like that, but it's just how it is and how much love that we got for each other to be doing something positive that we're doing. So yeah,
They're my guys for sure. Man, ride or die for real. But how that really transitioned, I really didn't talk. I don't talk for real at all. And so they were kind of picking at me for real and stuff like that, just saying stuff. And I eventually came out my shell, and then we started becoming friends. And how that transition on the field, just kind of know what we're thinking at the same time. We watch film together and stuff like that. So if we see that formation, he already know what I see. And so it just makes everything more smooth and we can play more freely.